on a little experiment. Good evening YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm going to talk about and show you what kind of speeds can be obtained on a Royal Enfield Himalayan. Now, I get a lot of comments on my channel about, oh great bike but I wish it had an extra 10 horsepower. Great bike but it tops out at 65 miles an hour. You know, this type of thing. Now, whilst I agree that the Himalayan is underpowered, I'm also here to tell you that it doesn't top out at 65 miles an hour either. Let me explain. Right folks, full disclosure, don't try this at home, don't sue me. Okay, the wet weight of the Himalayan comes in at about £428 from the dealership. That's stock, nothing done to it. You get it with maybe half a tank to quarters a tank of fuel maybe. That makes it about 195 kilograms by my reckoning. Now it's safe to say I put quite a few modifications on here, and all of these modifications add a significant amount of weight. So even right down to headlight grills, GPS mounts, you know, double tape mirrors. These jerry cans, you hear them rattling. I've got about these are about halfway full. The fuel tank's full. There's a few bits in the tank bag, but not too much. Engine guards, even right down to stainless steel oil cooler. You know, all of this stuff is weight. Weight. Yeah, I think we can all agree on that. Toolbox full of tools. Top box got some bits in there. These are not full, but they're not far off it. So I think we could safely say this bike, we're talking, say, let's say it weighs in at about 500 pounds. So if this bike tops out at 65 miles an hour, I'm going to eat those panniers. So I don't know if you can see this here, but this bike, I bought this bike in March. 0 miles on it. It's now got 7,500 miles, so the bike does get run. So nice and gently I'm going to roll it up with 4th gear, and let's just take it up to 50 miles an hour for a second. Let's close my visor. Now, if this bike topped out at 65, that means the cruising speed would be sitting in and around 50 to 55 miles an hour. I think we can all agree that that sounds about right. Now if you look at this, at 50 miles an hour, the bike's sitting at 4,000 RPM in 5th gear. So right away that tells you that something's not quite right with that 60 miles an hour or 65 miles an hour top out range. If I start to slide the bike up towards, let's take it up to 60. There we go. 60 miles an hour, you can see the bike is sitting at just under 5,000 RPM. So let's take it up to that top out speed, which is 65 miles an hour. You can see the bike sitting at just over 5,000 RPM. So it's still got a good 1,000 to play with. Now I'm rolling it up nice and gently towards 70 miles an hour. Already it's only sitting at 5,500 RPM. Now I'm going to pull over onto a faster road here, and we're going to just take it up beyond that 70 miles an hour. So the bike's sitting at 60 miles an hour, just under 5,000 RPM. Let's just start to open up. Roll the bike up to 65, just over 5,000 RPM. Now we're heading on to 70 miles an hour, so already we've broken that top speed, if you like. It's 5,005 RPM. Let's just roll the bike up a little bit, sitting at just over 75 miles an hour at 6,000 RPM. And then she's rolling towards 80. Starting to head up a little bit of a hill. Going uphill, we're maintaining a 75 and I'm full throttle, so again full disclosure, 60 miles an hour. Starting to gain a wee bit of speed actually. We're catching up with this car. So she's rolling towards, we're onto the flat again, we're rolling towards almost 80 miles an hour. Okay, so there we go, 80. Not 80 out of her. But really, that's me maxing her out, to be honest with you, man. That's her maxing out about 80 miles an hour. I might get 1 or 2 on it. So there you have it, folks. I started out in a sort of country road there, but to be honest, I wanted to take the bike out on a road where it's rated for that kind of speed, to be honest. Now, where did this 65 miles an hour tops out? Now that's an important phrase. It tops out at 65 miles an hour. It's blatantly not true. I've just showed you that. But I think a lot of this stuff started on KTM forums and things like that, you know, and then that kind of perpetuated. You know, it tends to be said by people who have never even ridden a Himalayan or whatever. Now, is the bike comfortable at 65? Is it comfortable at 70? Yes. Is it comfortable at 80? It'll do it at a push, but it doesn't want to sit there all day. Remember, this is a single cylinder, guys. Alright? And that's not what this bike's all about. See, if you want a bike that's going to be doing 90, 100 miles an hour around town, or taking you around the track, buy something else. I said in a previous video, this bike is a perfect jack of all trades. Yeah, if you wanted to get you there at a reasonable speed, competently and safely, and take you off road at the end of the day, then this is the bike to buy. Alright, that's it for this one. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, maybe even hit that bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I'll see you in the next one.